Hey guys, come on downstairs. It's Utah Jazz NBA All-Time Team Season episode number 5. Today we're sitting at 2-5 playing game number 8 against the 3-3 Portland Trailblazers. We are at Vivint Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City for this one. Early in the first quarter, Clyde Drexler over to the right side to LaMarcus Aldridge. He's working against Karl Malone. Aldridge with the finger roll, no, rebounded by Big Mark. Big Mark will outlet it to Stockton. Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. Guarded by Damian Lillard. Stockton to the left side, he's going to back it out. Big Mark comes over to set the screen. Stockton spins to the sideline, drops it down underneath to Big Mark, and he flushes it home. It's 10-8 Utah. Damian Lillard with it, down on the block to Drexler. Drexler spins baseline on pistol. Up, no, rebounded by Big Mark. He outlets it to Stockton. Stock to the middle, Jazz run. Stockton to Karl Malone, down the lane, hammer dunk! The mailman, Karl Malone. From John Stockton, who gets the assist. Karl Malone, score it, count it, he's fouled. He's going to go to the line to try to convert a three-point play. Here, early in the first quarter, Jazz with an early lead. And Karl Malone's free throw is up, and it is around the rim, no good. Fast forward a little bit further, 16-8 Jazz with just over 7 minutes to go. Dame Lillard over into the right corner to Kiki Vandeweghe to Bill Walton with the finger roll down the lane. Bill Walton scores 16-10. Fast forward again, it's 25-22. With a minute left in the first quarter, CJ McCollum against Hornacek floats it up, blocked away by Big Al. Hornacek rebounds it. Quick outlet down the left side to Darren Williams. D. Will around the Big Al screen, back to Hornacek. To the top of the key to Al Jefferson, who swings it over to Karolinko. Karolinko back to Hornacek. He takes the three, and it goes down, 28-22 Jazz. At the end of the first quarter, the Jazz would lead by 6. With the score of 28-22, we go to the second quarter now. Darren Williams brings it up for Utah. Darren Williams setting things up for the Jazz. Paul Millsap comes to set the screen. Then around a screen from Hornacek, back to Horny at the top of the key. Down on the block to Millsap. Millsap fumbles it, gets it back. Goes right to left across the lane with the left-hand scoop shot up off the glass. It's good. Jazz lead by 8. Blazers cut it to 3, though, with just under 9 minutes to go. Karolinko holds it, guarded by Kiki Vandeweghe there. Karolinko over to Millsap. Millsap from the elbow gets it back to Karolinko, who drives, hangs, shot up off the glass, no, rebounded by LaMarcus Aldridge. He outlets it to Damian Lillard. Lillard guarded by D. Will. Lillard, off-balance shot, looking down the barrel, hits the three, and it's a tie ball game here. Late in the second quarter, though, Jazz would lead by 2. Clyde Drexler over to the right side to Jerome Kersey. Kersey's shot rims out, rebounded by the mailman. He hands it to John Stockton, and the Jazz head the other way with 40 seconds to go in the half. Big Mark comes out to set the screen. Stockton around it. Fall away 3 from the left angle. It's good. 53-48. 23.4 seconds to go. Blazers have it. Damian Lillard, or McCollum, guarded by Pistol Pete Maravich. He yo-yos Blazers with 5 seconds on the shot clock. McCollum with 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Swings it to Porter, who just gets it off, and he drains the 3 at the buzzer of the shot clock. And at the half, the Jazz lead 55-51. Blazers shooting 48%, Jazz shooting 42%. Jazz with 29 rebounds to 21. 14 assists to 7 for the Blazers, though. Karl Malone with 12 points, 9 rebounds, and Arvydas Sabonis was 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists for Portland. Third quarter action. Clyde Drexler, guarded by Pistol Pete. He drives, hangs, floats it high off the glass. No, rebounded by Big Mark. And he will outlet it to Stockton. Big Mark was one of the best outlet passers in the league in his day. Adrian Dantley dunks that rebound back home. Big Mark was great at starting fast breaks for the Jazz, getting the rebound, turning, finding Stockton, and outletting it very quickly. Here's Damian Lillard, his 3, off the glass, no. Mark Eaton with the rebound again, and he'll get it out to Pistol. Pistol down the lane to Karl Malone, he hangs, floats. Off the back of the rim, Kiki Vandeweghe comes down with the board. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kiki Vandeweghe will hold at the top of the key over to Lillard. He'll let the 3 fly from the angle, and the Jazz lead by 2. Midway through quarter number 3, Stockton pushes it ahead to Karl Malone down the lane, and Karl Malone dunks it home, 69-65. With just over 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Close game here. Kersey, guarded by Karolinko. Back to CJ McCollum, guarded by the Golden Griff. CJ McCollum into the paint, lay it up, and it goes home. 69-67, Blazers cut the lead to 2. Here's Darren Williams. Millsap sets the screen for him. Williams back to Millsap. Shot looking down the barrel good from about 18 feet. 71-67. Terry Porter brings it up for the Blazers over to C.J. McCollum. McCollum guarded by Darrell Griffith again. Griffith knocks the ball away. D. Will's got it. Darren Williams down the lane. He's going to get it to Millsap, who hangs, floats, and scores 73-67. 6-point game down on the block to Bill Walton. Millsap on his back. Bill turnaround fall away off the front of the rim. AK with the rebound, and AK will bring it the other way for Utah. Jazz leading the rebound battle 41-33 at this point. Millsap has it now. Bill Walton sags off of him. Millsap's going to let the three fly, and he hits it, puts the Jazz out by 9. 7-point lead now for the Jazz with a minute to go in the third. Terry Porter brings it up court. Left side to C.J. McCollum. Behind the back dribble, he pump fakes over to the corner to Terry Porter. His three is good. Terry Porter, he killed the Jazz back in the day. At the end of the third quarter, 78-76, Jazz leading the Blazers. C.J. McCollum from the top of the key, no. Rebounded by Rudy Gobert. He'll outlet it to Darren Williams. D. Will to the right side, and his pass knocked away, but Gobert has it over to Andre Karolinko. Back to Rudy, back to the corner to AK. AK fires up the three, nothing but net. Andre Karolinko and the Jazz lead by 9. 7-point lead with 8:50 to go in the game. Darren Williams on the right side. Over to the left to Darrell Griffith. Millsap sets the screen for him. Golden Griff from the top of the key. Shot off the front of the rim. Gobert with the rebound though. Back to D. Will. And the Jazz will reset with a new shot clock. Darren Williams over to Gordon Hayward. Hayward down on the block to Rudy. Rudy holding with Aldridge on his back. Out to Darren Williams. Looking down the barrel with the three. Back rim and straight down. Jazz lead by 12 with 7:15 to go. Blazers probably the best all-time team that we have beaten so far this year, if we can hold on to this one. Aldridge with Maravich on him. Aldridge shot, rolls around the rim and in. It's 94-84. Jazz leading by 11 with 5 minutes to go. Drexler whips it into the corner to Kiki Vandeweghe. Kiki Vandeweghe has it stripped away by Big Mark. Adrian Dantley's got it. He's going to go coast to coast, dunk it home. And it's 100-87 with 4:40 to go. Damian Lillard, Stockton back in for the Jazz. He guards him. Here is Clyde Drexler. He rolls to the paint, and with Pete Maravich right in his face, he still hits the shot. Here's Kiki Vandeweghe. Kiki Vandeweghe, no look pass down to Aldridge. The mailman strips it. Dantley's got it. He pushes it ahead to Stockton. Stockton stops on a dime and drops the three in at 103-89. And the Jazz would hold on to win this one 105-95. We improve to 3-5. The Blazers fall to 3-4. We shoot 43%. 10 of 24 from downtown. That's a good number. 42% for the Jazz. 15 of 17 at the line. They beat us in points in the paint 52-40. Second chance points though 22-4 for the Jazz. Bench points 46-28 for Utah. And 25 assists to 18 for the Blazers. Blocks 10-8 for them. So overall, a pretty good game for the Jazz in this one. It was good to get out of that little losing streak we were on. Big Mark Eaton, 9 points, 16 rebounds, and 3 blocks. The player of the game for the Jazz, LaMarcus Aldridge, was 17, 14, and 4 for the Blazers. So that is the end of this episode. Up next will be NBA All-Time Season episode number 6 of the Utah Jazz here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming. As the season rolls along, we're seeing if we can win an NBA title with the Utah Jazz NBA All-Time Team on NBA 2K18. So stick with us through the whole season here on Mama's Basement.